Welcome to homework.
I'm going to draw a diagram as always. So we've got the force F in this direction, and we've got another force here of 700 newtons. And the angle here is 15 degrees. And this angle here is theta. So if we sum the forces in the, let me see here, y direction, heading upward, it's going to be F sine theta. And heading downward is going to be minus 700 sine of 15 degrees. Now I know it is sine because this direction and this direction are opposite over hypotenuse for the angles. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, so when I add those up, they equal 0. And so F sine theta equals 700 sine of 15 degrees. Actually, it says that the resultant force is to be 500 newtons in the positive y direction. So I don't want this to equal 0. So let me take this back. Delete. Delete. I want this to be 500. Whoops. I want the sum of the forces in the x direction to be 0. So that's going to be F cosine theta minus 700 cosine of 15 degrees. So we have two equations and two unknowns. Rearranging the second equation, I get F cosine theta equals 700 cosine of 15. And rearranging the first equation, and I'm just going to go upwards here, F sine theta equals 700 sine 15 degrees plus 500. If I divide the two equations, this equation divided by this equation, well, on the left side, F divided by F is 1, and sine divided by cosine is tangent. And then that's going to be 700 sine 15 degrees plus 500 over 700 cosine 15 degrees. All right, I can put that into a calculator. I like to use Desmos.com. Desmot, I typed in by accident. I would show you the calculator, but it lags down my computer so much. I'm going to set it for degree mode. Inverse tangent of 700 sine of 15 plus 500 oops, over 700 cosine of 15. And I don't put the equal sign in there. Okay, that gives me 45 degrees. I'm going to write it as 45.2. Now I can use either of the equations, and the second one is the easiest. So F is going to be, just rearranging this equation, 700 cosine of 15 degrees over cosine of 45.2 degrees. So I'm going to do that. 700 times cosine of 15 over cosine of 45.2. That gives me 960 newtons.